costs of living in Ghana. First, is the health system still working?
I will rate it at 20%.
Okay.
Seriously.
Why?
Because when you take your health insurance card,
transportation as part of the cost of living.
Transportation is also expensive. Everything is virtually expensive in the country. Transport, health, food, clothes, rent. That's another heartbreaking aspect.
The roads.
Very bad roads. Potholes, not even potholes, manholes everywhere.
Botswana, the potholes will be there, so the police will arrest you
Oh,
for speeding.
okay.
They are the pothole to slow you down.
That's fine.
Yeah. So that is it. Rent. Okay, so you're welcome to Larato TV. We are right here in Hohwe, Jerry's Cafe.
Yes, Jerry's Cafe.
It's a wonderful place. When you come to Hohwe, when you come to Ghana, make sure that you start moving towards,
The Volta region.
Come to Volta region.
Yes.
Yeah, so just come here. You see a lot of stuff. You see this place, as you can see, we are taking you around the place. You can see this place. It's Jerry's Cafe, a place where they give you all that you want. Local cuisines, a continental one, pizza. Those of you who are lovers of pizza, if you want the best pizza in Hawaii, just come to this cafe. That is what they do. And then the drinks, drinks, Bourgeois, Setswana. You come here and then you're going to have access to all of that right here in Jerry's Cafe. So with me today we have this beautiful lady here. She's called
Perpetual.
Okay. Please do subscribe to the channel. Very important. It's not easy when you talk about content creation. When you start, those that's supposed to even help you will not be able to. So it's very difficult. So please, if you are watching us, make sure that you subscribe to her channel.
Sonia's Palo.
Yes, Sonia's Palo. That is it under the video. As I told you, I'm still enjoying my holiday in Ghana, just back home now.
You're welcome.
And so, thank you very much. So today she's here with us. Let's siphon some information from here about the country Ghana. So now that I'm back, and those of my subscribers and family out there watching you, tell us a bit. We want to go a little bit into the costs of living in Ghana. It's big. We have to go into the health sector and all of those sectors. First, is the health system still working? The free healthcare they promised us, is it working in Ghana?
I would say, to be realistic,
rate it up to 100 health system.
I will rate it at 20%.
Okay.
Seriously.
Why?
Because when you take your health insurance card to the hospital now, I would say the only thing that it takes care of is the consultation with you and your doctor. That's all. Every other thing you do at the hospital, you have to pay for it. The labs, the drugs, even paracetamol. If it is 1 CD, they will make you pay for that 1 CD before you take your medication back to the house. So the health system, to me, no. It's not working. It's not working. As I mentioned, 20%. Even that 20%, I can still reduce it if I want to. So it's a no for me.
That's it all. Botswana, it works. It works too. Also, they have some challenges. Every country has its own challenges here and there, but I think for them, it works to an extent because everything, even the operation, the free drugs. I think these days they are also facing a problem in terms of, but they still give you the drugs if you have some.
Well, for
some
Ghana,
of the insurance,
some of the surgeries also, health insurance takes parts or a percentage of the amount you have to pay. But
how much do you pay when you are going for the health card in Ghana or renewing it?
It depends on your age.
Oh.
Yes, it depends on your age. So I can't give you the exact figures now, but then it varies. The kids, I think newborn babies, theirs is free. Indirectly, your mom kind of pays for you. And then the aged to theirs is less. But then the youth, I think, that's the highest among all.
So that is it in terms of the health system.
Yeah.
That's what we are breaking it down for you. Let's look at the transportation as part of the cost of living. Now, what about the transport sector?
Transportation is also expensive. Everything is virtually expensive in the country. Transport, health, food, clothes, rent. That's another heartbreaking aspect.
So let's focus on the transport
rent,
now.
yeah.
Like the transport now. So if I'm taking a car within this cohort, how much am I paying? Within, like basically, if I want to go around Hohwe with taxi.
Around Hohwe with taxi, so from one destination to the other is 5 cities. But it can even be maybe, even if it's a 1 minute drive, 5 cities. It's a fixed amount. Yes. So imagine you said you are going around Hohwe. Probably you are coming to Jerry's Cafe. They take 5 cities from where they pick you from. You want to move to another place.
Another 5 cities.
Another 5 cities. So that is how it runs in the
So
town.
aside
We have motorbikes.
Okay. The tricycle stuff or the motorbike?
No, the motorbike itself. Theirs is even more than that of the taxi.
How?
Because motorbikes or the riders can take you to your doorstep.
Okay.
Where there are
can
bad
navigate
roads.
through, yeah.
As a result of the bad roads, the taxis cannot go or will not go. So when the bike takes you or the rider takes you home, it's just fair to increase or take something more than 5 CDs. Yeah. So depending on where you stay, that will determine your charge.
That's it for transport.
Yes.
Aside those ones, so we have a motorcycle, and then we have the taxi, right? Within the roads. The roads. How?
Very bad roads. Potholes, not even potholes, manholes everywhere.
No, pools. Swimming pools, guys. Pools.
Manholes everywhere.
Because the other time I was coming, when I visited my parents when I was coming, I look at, the middle of the road. I was like, is this a swimming pool, or it is a pothole, or it's a fish pond?
The roads are bad. The roads are bad.
Yeah.
As I mentioned earlier, taxis are not able to go to certain places because of the roads. But the motor can navigate and they will charge you.
Plus to Botswana. Even villages, you could see the roads are okay. They are good. As I always say, the potholes, Botswana, the potholes will be the police will arrest you for speeding.
Okay.
They are the pothole to slow you down.
Interesting.
Aside that, the roads are just wonderful.
That's fine.
Yeah. So that is it. Rent. How much basically Hohwe, when you want to rent here in this Hohwe town, how much is it average?
Average, we should be looking at 150 CDs. That's a single room. Just a single room.
150, not 150, 150 cities.
Yes, 100.
A month.
Yes, a month. But
No,
if
it depends on the size of the room.
No, single room. Just a single room
okay.
with no kitchen. So probably the washroom is even outside, not in the
150.
room. Yes,
That's
150.
very good.
150.
That is very
And
good.
then chamber and a hall ranges from 250, 350,
A month.
depending on the.
It's
yes,
good. It's good.
The offers.
It's good.
available.
It's like 250 puller, 250 puller. That's a lot. That is good. So it's not going to happen, but something
No,
like
when it's 250 Ghana cedis, that is 500 puller.
that. Now the puller is catching up with us. So
Really?
this thing has gone down.
Oh.
The CD has gone down.
Yeah,
It's at the same level of puller.
Oh.
It's the same level as puller.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the CD is
Wow.
so down. Because
Yeah.
now the $1 to about 16 or 15 cedis.
Almost 17 cedis.
Yeah, 1
Yeah.
to 15 cedis. Imagine. So it's down there. So that is with the rentals.
Rents, yes.
And in the Ghanaian system, you pay advance, 1 year advance or what? 2 years advance.
2 years. 2 years.
No.
Which
That's-
is not right, but then that is what they will take. So if you don't have that 2 years, it takes grace and a lot of roaming and pleading with the landlords and landladies to take, let's say, 6 months or even 1 year.
Wow.
So you can imagine what the youth go through, especially those who are posted to various places for their national service. National service is 1 year, but then you are required to pay 2 years rent, which when you plead sometimes they don't understand. So you have to pay that 2 years. When you are due, you look for someone to come and take over for that person to give you your balance. That is
So you see, it's tough. It will put the youth in people in a comfortable situation to,
because
you know,
your allowance is not anything, but before you even start the work, you need to gather like 2 years of that allowance.
They pay the youth.
And more.
How much are they paid?
I think now is a little above 700 cedis for national service.
700 Ghana cedis for national service.
Which transport and food can even take away. So.
Yeah, that's not good. So that is it with the transport, rental, electricity these days. A month, basically.
It depends on what you are using.
For
in the house or in your apartment.
Is it stable now?
No.
It's not stable.
No.
They can off it anytime they like. It's not stable.
You are still experiencing.
But when I came, but when I came so far
you've not experienced it.
Yeah, okay. I think once. But it took about 2 hours
before
it came back. Yeah.
Wow.
So that is it with the electricity. So the price is also, it depends,
Now with the charges, the task and all of that. So probably, let's say you are buying prepaid for this month. The whole of August, you've not gone to buy prepaid, and you are going to buy first time in August. 19 cedis or close to 20 cedis is taken out for task and stuff like that. So imagine buying 50 cedis prepaid. Already 20 cedis is out. So that 30 cedis, it can barely last you for 2 weeks.
Thank you. So these are some of the conversations we'll be having right here on this channel about the cost of living. We go into a bit of, we don't want to politicize issues. We just want to have honest conversation about our life here in Ghana. And so stay tuned and see you then. Thank you very much for
thank you too for having me.
That revealing the state of Ghana.
To
the subscribers out there. Thank you very much.
Thank you.